So now we're moving on to the lack of fuel in troubleshooting the heaters. Every once in a while you will have the situation where you feel both of your ASCO valves clicking on, which when they click on, it's a loud clack. To be able to make sure that both of them are clacking, you may want to take a screwdriver, set it over each valve, put your ear up to it, and make sure that each one of them are opening up. If both of them are opening up and you still have lack of fuel, the situation may be the Regal valve. Very unlikely. So very unlikely, but at possible times, it could happen that the fuel itself is coming out not as a fume, but as a liquid, and it may get stuck inside of the Regal valve, and you may not be adjusting it all the time. And with the added dirt inside of your quick connect, once you hook it up, may be causing a clog inside of the Regal valve. An easy way to be able to fix that is I just open it and close it all the way 7 times. Very unlikely, but it has happened. So you open it up all the way, close it all the way 7 times. If that doesn't happen to fix your problem, you feel like there may be another problem going on, and once you turn on your heater, you do not hear a click. So when you turn on your heater, you hear a clack, clack. First you hear a click, and then you hear a clack, clack. So one of the things I was wanting to explain was, for example, first of all, if you don't have any power going to your ASCO valves, there are electronical things inside that could cause it not to have the power to open up. For instance, you have your sail switch, which is out inside of your heater. It is this switch right here, this switch right here. Okay, this switch right here. That flips back and forth with the flow of the air. If that switch is not engaging all the way, that means there's no current going from this lead to this lead. Now, normally when we're working on this, this is what I would explain to you that has 2 brass screws. In this one, they no longer look brass. So you would want to remove these 2 screws if you feel like you're having a lack of fuel. If you feel like the cell switch is the culprit and it's not allowing the electricity to flow through from one lead to another, put them both together, grab one of your screws, put it through, and screw them together. Always put this screw back in and screw it back in so you don't lose it. They are a pain in the neck to find. So by bypassing these 2, we're bypassing the cell switch. By connecting these 2, now we no longer are utilizing the switch. We just have it connected directly to the power box. These wires are the leads to the ASCO valves. So the cell switch powers up your control module box. Your control module box leads a signal through this 14 gauge wire, and it goes down into the heat sensor switch, which then leads up to here to the wires to the control module. So this is the tool needed to bypass the airflow switch, aka the cell switch. And to be able to change the control module, these are the tools needed. This right here is a 11/32 socket and just a regular Phillips screwdriver.